Hey, it's MK, and I am here with another Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and this is the layout or sketch that I will be trying to create with today that was created by Terry Rice. So I've got a couple photos from the cruise. I've got this acetate sheet, I apologize, from the kit that I purchased on the ship. I've got a couple of these cut apart. Some of them are from 49 and Market. The frames are from 49 and Market. From back in the day when they used to have laser cut pieces come with their paper collections. But all the rest of these pieces are a cut apart that I hand cut out from a Mente collection called Paradise. So I'm going to be using that wood grain below that was also from the same thing. Now these chipboard pieces are from Mente as well, and they are from this Suntastic chipboard or cardboard. So they call it cardboard, but it's chipboard pieces. And so I've got two little word pieces from that card. Now I forgot what it's called. Anyways, but yes, all of these pieces were fussy cut from that collection, from the Mente Paradise collection. And then I've got a couple of sunburst things from 49 and Market. I've got some enamel dots, chipboard, word, phrase, and then I think a laser cut piece. And then I've got a couple wood veneer pieces from my shop and some buttons that I don't end up using because I thought I was going to need to add a little bit of black into the layout, but then I realized my photos have a lot of black in them. So I've got this Mente wood grain piece. Now this piece is from the Paradise collection. It's from 2019. Really dug in my stash for this one. It's got this beautiful print on the back, but I'm going to use the wood grain, most of it actually. And then again, I pulled into my really deep stash, and this is from 49 and Market Seaside. And this one, I missed the name, you guys. I apologize. But it is from 2019, so I'm not even sure if it's available yet. And then its opposing page is this one here. It's called Seaside Cottage. But it came all in a collection. These weren't ever available in individual pictures. But yes, again, from 2019 is where these collections came. I've had a couple Mente pieces, 49 and Market pieces in my stash for quite a long time. Like I said, these came with laser cut pieces. So it was like a whole kit collection for 4 pages. I think it came with 4 pages plus the back page from the cover sheet, and then a ton of laser cut. I think 2 12 by 12 sheets of laser cut pieces. Absolutely perfect for just a couple pages to do. I've just been waiting for the right page. So here I am. I went ahead and I cut out my 2 strips that are going to represent the plaid that is down at the bottom of Terry's double page sketch. And I'm just going to use this wood grain as almost an anchor point, to a foundation, more say. And then I didn't want to trim my photos down at all. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 photo mat for all 3 of my photos. And then of course I'm going to rough up the edges because, we're on vacation. We're having a great time. Now I did want to pull out the blue that is in Debbie's dress over on the right side page. I definitely wanted to bring in some of that blue, but then this paper already had blue from my dress, and then everybody else was almost dressed matchy, except of course for Tara. She stands out. So I'm basically ignoring her red dress. I couldn't pull into the red, so I just tried to go with everything else. The wood grain really matches Tina's dress and everything. And then of course, like I said, the black was all over in a couple of dresses, and then the backdrop as well. So I definitely did not need to bring in any more black. So I went ahead and I scuffed up all of my edges using my edge distresser, and then I took it to my ink pad and used distress ink in walnut stain with a dauber, and just gave that scuff up a little bit more noticeability, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and I picked 2 of the spots. Now I didn't have an 8 by 10. and I definitely didn't have 5 photos. So I'm going to try to fill in the gaps where I can, and I'm going to bring my title down into the bottom rather than up at the top because it just matched my patterned paper better. Instead of trying to figure out how to bring that title up at the top. So I do my left side embellishment exactly how Terry has it on her sketch over on the bottom left of the corner of the photo. And then, of course, when it came to the right side, I did exactly the same thing. I have one in the upper right-hand corner of the right side page and then one in the middle of the 2 photos, or the 2 stacks of photos. She's got 2 layers of photos. And so I put an embellishment there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lightly tack my photos down so that way if I need to tuck anything under or shift anything, move anything off to the side. I think at first I put it to my right side page, I put it over to the right too far. So I think I have to shift it over some, but I don't remember. And then of course I always pull out more embellishments than what I need. I just really like having a couple options, but not too many options, but not too little options, if that makes any sense. So I did pull out all of these. I just felt like I really wanted light, soft embellishments for this particular layout because I wanted the photos to be stark and contrasting to the layout. I definitely wanted my photos to stick out, but this paper is the background paper is a good grounding foundation because it's got lights and darks in it. So I just really felt like this was a good contrast for each other. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scuff up a couple of the edges, like all the seashells and everything. They definitely get the little scuffed up, roughed up edge because they're really technically not smooth. Some of them are smooth if they're polished and bought in a store, but I've seen some where they're lumpy and bumpy and kind of rough. And so that's what I was trying to go for, is the roughness. And then I did bring in that blue, so I've got it from the 49 and Market Sunburst collection. I've got the word friends. I've got a little twine that is from one of the, it's either the cluster kit or the page kit, and then the enamel dots that I'll bring in a little bit later. So I've got that blue, that beautiful blue from Debbie's dress in 3 different spots. And then it's got, I changed the title from just Friends to Beach Friends. And then I brought the other word, the beach word, over again, just so that way it pertains to both sides. Like these are all my beach friends, even though I've got a different set of friends in the left side photo. The right side photo, it was the same grouping, but for some reason we ended up taking 2 different photos, and now in the confusion of it all, I don't remember why. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take these I can't remember, shimmer brushes, I think is what Close to My Heart used to call them. They're all from Close to My Heart, and I'm going to take some shimmer brushes. I've got their clear brush, which is just a glitter brush, and then I'm painting the center of my flower with a mint color. Actually, it's called mint. And then I'm taking the clear brush and pulling that color out and fading it into my clear. And then I will be painting the leaves in Seabrook, which is a lovely dusty green color, which I felt matched really, really well. Now, when I first started painting one of the leaves, it was actually a little on the too dark for me side, so it doesn't really match the other 2 leaves once I finally get my light-handedness, but I can't take it back. So just to let you know. And then some of my clear started coming out super, super heavy, and so I decided to go back over all of my flowers again when my clear pen just started gushing out this gorgeous shimmer. And so I decided, well, I want that shimmer on all of my flowers, so I'm going to just do the edges of all of my flowers to get that shimmer coming and going all over. It's barely noticeable, but I do like the effect. So here I squeezed my pen, and then I have no idea how my fingers got inky. I just wasn't even paying attention. But I squeezed the Seabrook pen a little bit too much, and now it is too dark. I can't get the shading that I want. I can't get it to work the way I want. It is just too darn dark. Oh, found where my ink came from. It was driving me nuts, but I was trying to think if I brought in the mint, maybe it would like be a color lifter, it didn't work either. So the more I keep playing with it, the darker it gets, and I did not want it that dark. This is how light I really wanted it. I just wanted it to be a dusting of color, not really full-blown green on my wood grain. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish painting these for you guys. And I say painting because they are like aqua brushes. They're almost like water, the water brushes that you can refill with water inside and then paint with watercolor. That's kind of what these are, except that they come pre-filled and they have glitter and everything inside them. So you can even make your own with the water brushes. There's lots of tutorials out there in case you guys are curious and missed out on these brushes from close to my heart. All right, so I went ahead and fast forwarded. I didn't think you needed to see me put these things back together twice, but I did pull out another corner of my frame to elongate the frame over on the right page on the left side of the right page. And I didn't know where else to share with you guys where I got that from. So I went ahead and kept this part in, just so that way I had two super long frames going on. And I do like that a lot better, that it's not just a little corner and it actually is a complete frame now. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck and weave a couple of my embellishments in to finish it off. And then I go back through all of my embellishments and finish putting my flowers down. This is usually the part where I figure out that I missed actually gluing some embellishments down. And I'm really distracted by my fingers, you guys. I am so sorry. I really am distracted by the green I got all over my fingers, and I was not aware of it until after the fact, but it really got everywhere. So just tucking and weaving all these cool little flowers inside, and then I've got these the greenery that I will tuck and weave everywhere as well. So I wasn't too happy with the first placement of my greenery, so I decided to move it. There we go. And then I had to pop up. I originally took that beached sign and put it flat, and then when I put my wood veneer behind it, I decided to add a little pop-up. And that is my little embellishment clusters. And then I'm going to add my little words. It says, "Don't wait for vacation, to enjoy life," which I thought was fabulous. And then here is my third little add-on of this gorgeous blue color. I feel like if I sprinkle these all over the place and have the little blue tucking here and there, it actually matches. But I love how it matches Debbie's dress perfectly. I mean, that was the color I was drawn to when I first started pulling elements for this page layout, for this layout. But in the end, it ended up just being a fun color addition to all the rest of these pastels and everything. I love how the photos just pop right off the page. All right, so in case you guys are curious, this was our 2024 cruise that we took as scrapbookers. I do have another one coming up in 2025 in case you guys are looking for Christmas ideas and would like to join us. It is also in February of 2025. In case you're curious, I'll leave a link down below so you guys can check out more details. All right, so that is my final page. I do love this. I love how the 49 and Market pages made building the page super easy and finishing it off. I didn't feel like I had a lot of blank space, even though I really do. 49 and Market is great for that. I just cannot praise their papers enough to help scrapbookers put their embellishments together so much easier, or their pages together so much easier. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, truly appreciate it. Don't forget to check out Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. I have all the links down below. The Facebook group link, if you're already part of the Facebook group, I also have the link to the album, so you can go and check out Terry's sketch and go check out the comments down below and see who all else is playing along down there. And then, of course, if you check right here, you can see a playlist of all the YouTubers that are hanging out and playing along with Christy's sketches. All right, you guys, again, thank you so much, and I'll check y'all later. Bye.